Heyo, it's me, Harper Savage, and today, you might be wondering why I already have the silicone mat out, and that's because I'm prepared for once. So, as we all know, Joanne is going out of business, so I have a lot of, backlog I need to record on top of the stuff I was already hoarding. So, this is our victim today. Graphitint Paint Pan set by Derwent. It is a unique blend of graphite paint with color of dramatic tonal work. Okay, I don't think I've ever used Derwent anything before. Here it's good though, but I've always eyed up their stuff because I've always heard of how good it is, and this happened to be like the last thing on the shelf in the Joann's I was at, so let's go ahead and open it. Ooh, how do I unleash the magic? Is it a zip? Is it a stick? What is this? The zipper. Okay. Alright, we got one of these. I hate these. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but I might use it for this because I don't know if the graphite could ruin paintbrushes or not. Oh, it's one of them half ones. Hoping I could do something magical with that. Oh god, this one's really glued on. Alright, yeah, it's pretty typical. It's Derwent branded though, so maybe it's better than all the other ones I've used in the past. I'm gonna go fill this up real quick. Alright, it's filled. Now, I don't understand the sponge thing. Is it for cleaning off your brush? Is that what it is? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably what it's for. I've never done the sponge thing before. Trying to get them out of the glare so you can see that they all have a slight color to them. I'm wondering, do these come out to replace them? Does the whole thing come out? Or are these just gonna fall out of there? Oh no! Who let me do that? Oh my god. Okay, well they're all mixed up now and we have no idea what color's what anymore. This is fun. It's really fun. I didn't think they were just gonna fall out. Uh-oh. Okay, give me a minute here. Alright, so I put them back in. This is probably not the right order just because how hard it is to see their colors. I can only see like these three have like a significantly not gray color to them. So we'll put them back in order once we figured out which ones they are here. I was trying to see if the pan would come out if I flipped it over, not the color just splat out, but whatever. It's fine. There's just like graphite everywhere. Anyways, got my trusty dusty Canson now. Let's pick a page to swatch on. Here, I just pick one at random that has like a free back on it. A lot of this stuff in this little Canson one is not serious art, so I don't really care if there's something on the back of it. So we're gonna see if this works here. Ready? It does! Wow! Amazing! Put that... Oh. Really? That's disappointing. It looks like it could go on the back here. It's definitely not gonna stay though. Alright, get in there. Should I have moistened them all, or do I just... Guess I'll just do this, right? Ooh. Oh, I should be using the sponge, right? How you're supposed to actually do it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to use the sponge, okay? I guess it kind of works. I would prefer the good old water jar and towel method, though. Now, before you get on my case, I use a washable towel, not a paper towel. Like, it's really friendly, we should use your sponge. And I'm just like, I don't need it. Guess I'm wrapping around back here. Because I don't know what color is what yet. I'm not a huge fan of the size of this brush. I know it's supposed to be portable, but there is quite a bit of space in here where they probably could have made it longer. Oh my god, I did it wrong already. It's fine. Is that a pear already coming out? This could almost fit in here as a whole. Okay, let me go ahead and figure out what color is what here. And write it down so I'll know in the future. Okay, I tried my best based off of their swatches here. I tried to look back in the video to see exactly where they fell, but of course it was covering it up, so... I think these two, I had like gotten wrong when I was writing them down initially. I think this one is ocean, this one is slate green, but I think the rest of them are right. Let me know if you know if I like got any wrong, because that would be nice to know which ones are which here. But I should probably go ahead and put these in the order of which they appear on here now. Just so we don't get too confused. Alright, so I did us all a favor and re-swatched them in the correct order, so I won't be confused later. And those little pokes that you see in the hands here is because I was using my knife to like poke them to grab them out of there because I couldn't get them back out. Alright, I believe they match up a lot better than they did on the other page now. So here we go. Here's this row here. And this row here, I think I did a pretty good job figuring out what color went where. So, yeah, these are the colors. For real, for real. I'm going to actually test out some stuff on the original swatch page here. If we can erase it, because it's graphite, right? We should be able to erase it. I'm going to grab my thinner eraser here. We should make sure it's clean first. There's no influence here. Gonna erase the graphite. Oh. Probably a more tricky color, like reds are always kind of finicky about erasing. Yep. Doesn't erase much. Let's try the actual swatch here. Yeah, it doesn't erase a whole lot. I'm assuming port is going to be similar. It erase a little bit better. But I noticed that red colors and like even the purples, because you know you make purple with red, tend to not erase as well. Yeah, I think you can erase it a little bit, just not all the way, like if you were to use regular pencil. So that's interesting. But it's also a little reassuring because that means it might not smudge off onto the next page if you don't put like a sealer or anything on it. Next, I want to try blendability. So all these colors are already kind of similar, so I'm going to say it's probably not going to be that hard to blend it. Let's try... I want to be like red into orange, but I don't know. Let's try it. I guess that's kind of orange. It's like more yellowy, but... yeah, it's more brown, actually. Depends on how much pigment you add into it. Look at how much like of a different color it is. I think me making them lighter made it easier for me to match them to this. But like, look at how bright they can get. I would say it blends like any other watercolor would. There's just going to be a lot of granulation. So there might be sparkles and stuff in it, which I think is really cool, having like a subtle sparkliness. It's not a huge sparkle or anything. It's going to be one of those, when you get up close and personal to it, it's going to be magical. So I'm digging it so far. I think we should put these to a real test and actually watercolor something. I grew up left-handed. Okay, I'm sorry I keep putting the palette on the left side and then I block everything with my arm. I'm trying to be more conscious of that. I'm going to be choosing something from my stack of pre-printed designs that are Artist Loft. They came in a kit with a pan of watercolors. They all have their own little themes and stuff. This top pack is dogs. But I have a bazillion of them and we need to get through them, so... Alright, so I'm between Dark and Moody Mushrooms and this landscape that has a lot of detail for some reason. Boy, this one looks hard. But if we do it now, that means I don't have to do it later. Alright, let's do it. YOLO. I am going to tape up the edges. That means I will not be painting the edges, but that's okay. Alright, I think I'm ready to start painting. Okay, so I went ahead and I put a border around it just because the edges weren't as clean as I wanted. So here is the reveal. Oop. I really like the moody dark colors that the Derwent Graphitint paints have. I like that it's sparkly. I wish it was a bit more consistently sparkly though. It's mostly in the darker areas, and I'll probably hold it up to the HD camera so you can see it better. So I do like them. I like that I can kind of erase. That's what I did in the water here for some like water ripples. I also added some texture into the plants back here with my eraser. It was the motorized, battery operated, I don't know what to call it, eraser. I don't know if it'll work with like a regular one being so crisp like that, but I do really like how these worked. I don't think they could like really work by themselves all the time. Like I just happened to pick something that kind of it worked out for. I felt like we were lacking greens for this particular scene though. But there might be other Graphitint paint pocket sets where there's more colors or different colors. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm interested in getting more of Derwent's stuff, you know, in the future. Right now I'm kind of just doing like my backlog of stuff to try because I have a lot of it and it's taking up space in the drawer. I liked it. I recommend it, especially if you're curious about how the graphite stuff works. It does get a little messy, but it kind of wiped off on my towel with some water. Like I didn't have to go full on wash my hands every time. And I don't think it's gonna come off if you just touch it. So, I mean, I probably still will seal it in some kind of fashion, but that's gonna be it for me today. If you guys want to check out another video where I test out any supplies that's new to me, you can go ahead and tap the thumbnail here. If you want to catch up on anything you missed, you can go ahead and tap the thumbnail here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to do all the cool YouTube things of comment, liking, subscribing, and turning on that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!